Hey, and welcome back to Dungeon Keeper. We're gonna just jump right back into it. Last time we finished the tutorial level. We still have quite a few tutorials to go. I think that the game will continue to introduce us to new things as we get on, but I hope your day is going great, and let's continue our session. Let's continue our story here.
Cozyton, a hideous sham of a town, in which the prosperous citizens have no gripes or moans. Sadly, even the children are happy and secure. This is because they aren't punished for non-existent crimes.
There's a little bit of commentary as to what's going on in the world in this game, but this is from 1997. So yeah. It might be a little bit dated. We're just going to get started here. Remember the lessons you learned in the last one, and increase the efficiency of the room, make it 9 tiles. Yep. So nothing new here. We're going to dig a hole to this spot and dig a hole to the gold. I'm using the mini-map on the top left to find out where the gold is. It looks like there's a lot more down here, so we're going to go grab this as well. But we won't go all the way. So there's a risk of digging into the fog of war, and that risk is that you eventually will hit...
You must build a treasure room to store.
We're gonna make the treasure room over here. If you dig too fast, if you build too fast, you might run out of resources. You might hit an enemy that you don't expect to see. So it's usually better to try to stay active, but not too active. You want to pace yourself. You can soft lock yourself. And have to sell off like rooms because the rooms cost gold. You might have to sell off rooms at a certain point if you go too quickly. So I just try to pace myself a little bit. Your monsters will try to go to rooms that they need to be active in. So like a lair, all of them will sleep here. Eventually they will always come back to a lair room. So having a lair is really good. Is a good way. Having a lair in the path that you think enemies will show up is a good way to automatically have defenses. There are rooms like we get later that allow you to station units, but honestly, there's not too many tooltips in this game to let you know how exactly that works. Like, I don't want to put them all in a... Oh, we need to make a chicken coop over here. Let's do this to stop them from digging. We want a chicken coop right here. So we want them to claim this area, and then we'll let the digging commence. So we've got 2 beetles. Got 2 flies. The flies will explore the area if we end up hitting any water. And then, let me see, is there any other... There's some more gold down here, so we'll probably make our way that way. Oh, the map... The map turned. I don't know how to turn the map. Unfortunately. I also don't know what that button does at all. See, there's not tooltips for all this stuff, and I kind of don't like that this is tilted this way now. It's a little bit harder to see some stuff. But we're gonna work with it. I don't know how to turn it. You know what, after this I'm gonna Google what to do and how to turn this camera, because this has been a problem a couple times. So it's 1997 mechanics. We will need to make your creatures stronger in a training room. Your creatures can hone their fighting skills, gain new abilities, and learn powerful spells. Yeah, so we're going to make a training room right here. This will attract a new type of minion. I think it's like called a demon spawn. It's going to attract a demon spawn. The demon spawns uniquely can walk through lava, I believe. But they're just basic melee combatants. They're our primary melee force, and they're more active than the... We're going to mine out that gold. I expect us to overfill on gold here and have to expand the gold reserve, so maybe I'll do that now. Let's take those 3 for now. And over here, we're going to build our training room. You can drop any combat unit into a training room, or a non-combat unit. I can drop an imp in here and they'll start training too. Plan proceed smoothly, Keeper. Allow your imps time to fortify the walls of your dungeon. This increases the efficiency of the rooms and repels would-be invaders. So we'll also pick up a few minions. We'll go up to like 1,500. That's good. And we'll use that as our... okay, train trooper. Yeah, so we can pick up creatures and drop them in here. There is a limit to how many creatures can be training at a time. The number that occasionally appears above a creature's head indicates how much gold it has cost for your creature to train. So it does cost money to train your creatures. You can train creatures more rapidly by slapping them as they work in the training room. I don't want to hemorrhage gold doing that. Just demon spawn. Yep, so we got a demon spawn. No more living space. We're out of living space. We're out of living space. Alright, so we're going to make another layer. We'll make another layer off of this room.
You need a bigger treasure room.
And we did run out of treasure room space, so we're just going to increase this room as well. If the imps don't have a place to drop their gold, it's bad. So I'd rather just keep some treasure room space. I don't really know what happens. Again, there's no tutorial. And we're going to expand this training room. The imps are all digging over here. I can drop an imp, a new imp, down in here, and it'll start working on this stuff. So let me go ahead and do that. Yeah, this is the direction I wanted it to go to. Hopefully it also claims the space. If it doesn't, that's kind of a problem. But we can wait it out. This game is a little bit about patience. There's some stuff that you just have to wait for it to happen. You know what? One day I'm going to look up a speedrun for this game. I bet you they are pretty interesting. I wonder if there's any weird tricks that you can do to make everything go faster. I know that you can slap the minions and they'll work faster. Okay, good. We're going to build a layer here. And we're going to expand the training room. I believe, based on the capacity you have for units, so see how we have 2 more of these instead of just 1 more? Having a bigger space really matters. If I only had this line, I think it was like 1 and then the columns were out a little bit more. Once you push this out to a bigger square, it becomes dramatically more efficient. This is the demon spawn sleeping spot. It looks like there's a second demon spawn. And a third demon spawn that's looking for a house. We can drop our beetles in here to get them more combat ready. And they'll just keep training. And we shouldn't have any issues. So let me... Oh, do we have a hatchery? Okay, we do have one over here. We're going to build another hatchery off of this room, I think. That noise, I think, is leveling up. And see, we have more demon spawn that were attracted to our dungeon because we have more training space. I think that these are filled. I just can't see them. The information on the... Oh, heroes are already on their way. Make sure your creatures are well trained and ready for the attack. Heroes will face in this realm are tougher than the ones you make. Alright, so we're going to have to look for them. There they are. They're coming from this side.
Your creatures need a bigger lair.
For efficiency's sake? Not really efficiency's sake. Just because I want to do like a completionist version of this. I'm going to try to dig out this gold as well. And this filled? This is filled. So I'm going to increase the storage space. There. And they should drop off the rest of the gold there. Alright, we're just going to wait until we find the... Until these guys end up showing up. What I can do is I can make a fighting room here. And,
Your creatures need a
see.
bigger lair.
I might make a layer here, because they keep telling me that I need a bigger one. You can put a couple of layer spots in here right now. And I think we can afford to get one more imp to finish this. There we go. Now, it looks like they're trying to pass us and go up to here. We haven't claimed this area yet. So what we might need to do is just grab all of our... So there is a payday cycle. I don't see the bar or how to know, but we paid 762 gold for all of the creatures that we have to be in this area. So we have a couple of leveled up demon dudes. We're also going to... Okay, so here's the fly. The flies are the scouts, so they're gonna kind of ignore most combat unless they get attacked first. And they're going to explore the entire zone. Okay, here we are. If we can get our imps... Our flies are also so bad at combat. Like, we might as well just hold on to them, because they're going to try to keep going down that corridor. We have no way to stop them right now. Okay. They're going to go back down that corridor. Oh, it's an imp. Okay, good. This is good, because now they're actually on our grounds. We should pick up all the flies, because they shouldn't be attacking. We're going to drop them off over here. Good, good. So now we're gonna wait for the imps to take more of this space, and then we can see what's out here when the flies eventually come. This game is very evil and kind of gross sounding when you're like talking about flies flying around and stuff like that, but later on there's like prisons and oh, over here. Okay, this is where we dug out all that gold. Missing anything else? Ooh, there's another group of people down here.
You have tunneled into a new area.
So, we can try to dig down and meet them, or we can just put another training room over here. And then our goblin dudes or our demon spawn. The demon spawn look like goblins. Hey, can we all acknowledge that the demon spawn look kind of like goblins? I'm gonna make this a bigger training room, and I'm going to make a new hatchery off of this room and a second lair down here. Where? Where are they fighting? Oh, they went all the way around. The fly went all the way around. Look, there's some dudes coming up here. Right here. Alright. Luckily we have dudes over here, but in the top right, this is a problem. Need the beetles. Come and kill these guys. I think that should be enough people to kill these two guys.
Your creatures are attacking the enemy. Your minions are winning a battle.
Alright, now
The Lord of the Land approaches.
here we go. Lord of the Land right here. This is their spawn point. It looks like a holy water thing or something. We can't spawn minions unless it's on our own tiles. We can't drop them down unless it's on our own tiles. So we're just going to drop all these guys over here once this Lord of the Land dude starts walking. Unless I can reach them from here. No. Can't reach it. So we're going to build... What did we say? We've pretty much beaten the level. Once this guy starts moving out of the zone, or that fly is going to die. I'm gonna say creatures are falling in battle. Yeah. That's okay. We need a little bit more lair space. There we go. Here he comes. Oh, he's gonna run right into the goblins that are training. Make this training room more efficient by increasing its size. Okay. That's it. We've conquered the realm. Harder the heroes may have been, but they were obviously no match for your forces. I have to get used to reading this text. It's a little bit hard to read. Anyway, that's it. Success, the land is yours. Press space to proceed to the next round. We'll press space, we'll go to the, statistics screen and hear what he has to say.
Darkana. The surviving citizens have more on their plates than a demon spawn with 3 dead adventurers to munch. Not that many citizens have survived as such.
Alright. And that is it for this issue. So the level design in this game is really good, but it's also very dated. We're gonna play some newer versions later, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna switch between. So there's Dungeon Keeper 2, and then I think there's a spiritual successor called War for the Overworld. I don't know if I'm gonna go in a linear order and play all of the Dungeon Keepers, or I'm gonna start playing the first Dungeons game, or I'm gonna try to find out how they were ordered chronologically. Or just play like one from each iteration, and then like the first one from each iteration, and then go to the second one in each iteration until I run out, and have like a cycle like that. But I am gonna try to beat these games, and I do want to explore like all that the genre has to offer, because I feel like this is really inspired, like a select few devs. This one was made by Bullfrog. EA Games has the publishing license for it. You can pick this up on Steam. I have it on Steam, but if you have an EA Play or an Xbox Pass with EA, I think, then you can play this game. It runs pretty good. I was really surprised that it runs on modern computers, but you know, EA actually does keep it up because people do actually like this game and do still play it on EA Play. I really like it. I'm really enjoying it, and next time we're gonna take out the third mission. I don't remember what it is, but we're going to take out the third mission. I do know that the third mission is the first one that we have waves of enemies that spawn, and it is a little bit annoying to wait for the waves to spawn. But we will just make sure that we efficiently play and don't spend too many of our resources too early on, because it's kind of a waiting game, and we will run out of resources eventually. We've got that resource management aspect coming up soon, other than the base building aspect that we've been doing so far. So far, we also don't have any access to any RTS elements, which is like being able to direct the minions or do defenses. We kind of just drop them in on whoever shows up, and we will continue to do that. But we can do it a little bit better in the future and get onto tiles that aren't owned by us by directing the minions. So anyway, I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Oh, don't forget to like and subscribe and all that stuff.